Everyone thought Mu Wanwan, the only daughter of the Mu family, was dead. Dressed in the crown prince's robes and pursued by masked assassins, she leaped off a cliff. 2 years later, after surviving countless hardships, Mu Wanwan finally made her way back to the Marquis of Chenkin's estate, only to find another young, delicate girl struggling closely by her mother's side. The girl was calling her mother with every breath. Mu Wanwan watched the scene unfold from outside, unwilling to make a sound and disrupt them. Did they have any idea that this peaceful life was bought with someone else's life? While they enjoyed this wealth and status, had they ever spared a single thought for me? Through 2 whole years, they never sent a single soul to search for me. Once my injuries healed, I spent a long time asking around, only to realize they didn't seem to care about me at all. Just like 2 years ago, I was nothing but an unwanted daughter they looked down upon. Even the maids in the house held a higher status than I did. If I just knock on the door and walk in right now, I'll probably end up right back in the same miserable position I was in 2 years ago. 2 years ago, to save the crown prince, I took my older brother's place and risked my life. Fortunately, my fall was broken by some branches, and someone rescued me just in time. No, I can't go home like this. I must find the crown prince first. Yeah, he should still remember me. As long as he remembers who I was 2 years ago, that will be my only lifeline in this massive capital city. Who goes there? Your Highness, it's me, Mu Wanwan. 2 years ago at Boyan Temple, I gave your Highness a safety talisman. Do you still remember?
穆焕万，史丹大有了也。
I know this person. It really is you. I've been searching for you desperately for 2 whole years. After falling off the cliff, I was caught by a tree. I only ended up with a broken leg. Later, I was saved by an herb gatherer. It took me 2 whole years to recover. But when I finally returned home, I found out my family had already moved away. I wanted to beg your Highness to help me find them. Your family is right here in the capital. I'll immediately... First, come into my estate to freshen up and change. I will personally send you back to your family's manor later. How does that sound? Thank you, Your Highness. No matter what, I'm just glad she's alive.
Though countless people have sacrificed their lives for me over the years.
2 years ago, Mu Wanwan was only 18 years old. For her to volunteer to disguise herself as me and lure those masked assassins away in such a crisis was truly a rare, courageous act. Honestly, it wasn't that my loyal guards didn't offer to take my place, but I was sickly back then, and my frame was as slender as a woman's. Aside from Yunwan, there was simply no other suitable choice. She put on my clothes to lead those killers away. When I learned she had jumped off the cliff, and all searches turned up nothing, I immediately begged Imperial Father to bestow the title of Marquis of Chenin upon her father, who was just a minor 7th grade official. My greatest regret was being unable to repay her for sacrificing her life to save mine. Now that she's back, she can finally live a life of wealth and comfort, free of worries. This mood, let me help you change your clothes. Haha, I can do it myself. Of course. Then I'll wait outside. Just call if you need anything, Miss Mu. I've gone through so much pain and struggle over the years. Even though I'm safe now, this defensive instinct carved into my very bones is impossible to wash away. This humble girl pays her respects to the crown prince. There is no need for such formalities. Rise. 2 years have passed, and I can finally see the face of my savior clearly. In that moment of life and death, she threw on my outer robe, shoved a protective amulet into my hand, and left me with only one promise. I know your highness will return to the capital safely. Then, she vanished into the endless night. Compared to 2 years ago, he has grown so much. He is no longer that frail youth from back then. 2 years ago, it wasn't that I didn't want to see the Lord of Chu up close. The man adored by the emperor and revered by millions. But back then, we were worlds apart. How could someone like me ever be worthy of standing near him?
Miss Mu,
Since you saved my life 2 years ago, my royal father has already bestowed the title of Mark Li Chenjin upon your father.
马可见真
Because you hadn't returned back then. This debt of gratitude was paid to your father instead. But now that you are finally back, is there anything your heart desires? You can tell me. Your humble servant is overwhelmed. My father being named a marquis is already beyond my wildest dreams. Very well. If you ever think of something you need in the future, you may bring this jade pendant to see me. Thank you, Your Highness. Escort Miss Mu back to her manor. Yes, Your Highness. The title of Marquis Chang'an was clearly the Emperor of Great Chu, reminding the Mu family that this first-grade Marquis title was not only a reflection of imperial grace, but was also owed entirely to Mu Wanwan's sacrifice. The manor of Marquis Chang'an. Since they received such favor because of me, why didn't they even bother to look for me after I disappeared? Am I really that insignificant to them?
木无前见。
I suppose she is their shiny new daughter now. I wonder if my return will bring them joy. Or just a massive headache. By order of the Crown Prince, we escort Miss Mu Wanwan back to her residence. Even though 2 years have passed, and her appearance has changed a bit, I recognized her at first glance. This is indeed the daughter from my memories. Wait. Oh dear.
千千，我是龙。
Qianqing. Qianqing is collapsing. My chest hurts so much. Sister. Quick, call the doctor. Hurry. Mathis hence, the Crown Prince has decreed. Maxa Qin, I am here on His Highness's orders to escort Miss Mu back home. Since Miss Mu is His Highness's savior, having her back is an immense blessing to your house. Wouldn't you say so, Marquis Chen? Am I right? Or am I right? True, Lizhu is just a maid, but with the Crown Prince backing her, I'm the one getting warned today. Even if my heart is bursting with rage, I can only force a smile that looks worse than crying and swallow my anger. You are absolutely right, Miss Lizhu.
我
We have all missed you so much these past 2 years. Thank heavens you are safe and sound. This is just wonderful. I'm sorry to have made you worry, Father. Miss Mu, I must return to the palace to report to His Highness.
I shall take my leave now.
Father. Why did Changqiu suddenly faint? I heard it's because someone claiming to be Mu Wanwan returned, triggering her sudden heart condition. Isn't Mu Wanwan already dead? Could she be an imposter?
永庆，我就疼。
It really is your sister who has returned. So what if she's back? Why make such a massive scene, forcing everyone to go to the gates just to welcome her? She even triggered Chengqian's sudden heart attack. She is getting more and more thoughtless, big brother. I didn't know. Yunse, what do you think you're doing? How could you push your sister? She is not my sister. I only have one sister. She made my sister's heart condition flare up. She shouldn't even have shown her face. I don't know what I did wrong. I just got back, and yet my eldest brother and youngest brother immediately start blaming and pushing me. You shouldn't have come back at all. Why did you even bother coming back? We don't need you here. Who are you to say whether we need her or not?
One, don't kick the words to heart.
It's just that Chen Chen had another one of her episodes just now. Your eldest brother and younger brother were frantic with worry, and that's why they lost their tempers and lashed out at you. Father, who exactly is this Chen Chen? And why does Yunzi call her sister? Oh, Wan. You see,
Chen Chen
is the foster daughter your mother and I took in after you disappeared 2 years ago? That's right. When word came 2 years ago that you had jumped off the cliff, your mother was utterly devastated. She wept day and night until she became completely bedridden. The physician said it was heartache, a sickness born of sheer grief and longing. Fortunately, right around then, your clan uncle's daughter came to the capital to seek shelter with us. Under her tender care, your mother finally overcame her grief, and her health began to improve. So, we took her in as our foster daughter. Wan. Your mother fell ill because of you.
And Chenkin's presence was her way of fulfilling the filial duties you couldn't.
Her kindness to our family is as heavy as a mountain. Not only that, even her heart condition was a result of saving your eldest brother. She is the greatest benefactor of our Marcus mansion. Father's words are clearly spoken out of fear that I'll make things difficult for Mu Changjian. He's deliberately warning me. He might as well just say I shouldn't have come back at all. But without me, where would the Monsmail get their current wealth and glory? This Marquis mansion of received grace, how could it even exist without me? And why on earth is mother's illness being blamed on my head? Though I have been dragged through the mud, I will never let any of you walk all over me. You are absolutely right, Father. It's all my fault for making Mother worry so much. I really shouldn't have. Has the mansion's physician arrived yet? Let's go check on Chen-Q first.
默婉，又是看了篮球。
Go see how Chen-Qian is doing. After all, her fainting spell was triggered by your sudden return. From this, it is clear to see that Lu Tingyu's status in the Marquis mansion is absurdly high. The young mistress suddenly suffered a severe shock, which triggered her heart condition. She still needs to rest and recuperate for a few days. She shouldn't be worrying or straining herself anymore. Father. Mother. Father. Mother. Big brother. Little brother. I'm fine. I'm sorry for making you all worry so much. I remember before I fainted, it seems like you must be Sister Wan. That's right. I am Mu Wan. I'm back. I'm so sorry, Sister Wan. I didn't mean to steal Father and Mother from you. Now that you're back, I should leave.
Kingsham, what silly things are you saying?
Who said you have to leave? You are my daughter. You are the young lady of this noble house. This is your home.
Chen-Qu, don't overthink things.
You will always be my most beloved little sister. No matter who comes back, no one can ever take your place in my heart. Sister, you are the only sister I will ever recognize. You are the most honorable young lady of our house. No one else can ever compare to you. Chen-Qin. Don't talk nonsense. Just focus on resting and recovering. Go on, comfort her. I have already seen through their hypocritical, cold-blooded true colors. I stopped expecting anything from them a long time ago. From now on, I will only live for myself. Father, Mother, I'm tired. Is my courtyard ready yet? Have you still not prepared a courtyard for Wan? Every single courtyard in the mansion is currently occupied.
We'll land you terms so suddenly. After all,
Mother, why don't we give my courtyard to sister instead? After all, I am only... How could we possibly do that?
天王国家，我难谈根语。
Your health is so fragile. That courtyard is the perfect place for you to recuperate. Don't say such silly things. Don't say such silly things. Don't say such silly things. Just clear out that side courtyard in the west corner for Wan to live in. A side courtyard. A place that doesn't even have a name. But compared to 2 years ago, when they casually threw me into a room in the servants' quarters, this is already an improvement. This arrangement is actually quite generous. I'm sure Mother's decision is for the best. But since I've only just returned, I'm still a stranger to the Marquis mansion. I'd love to spend more time close to you, Mother. Would you mind staying with me in the guest quarters for a few days, so I can fit in a bit faster? Mom, stop. Look at your status. How could you possibly go and live in some run-down side wing with her? Yongse, what on earth do you mean by that? Is there something wrong with staying in the side courtyard? She really is an ignorant country bumpkin. She doesn't even know what the side courtyard really represents. No wonder she only deserves to live in a servant's quarters. Everyone silently understands that the side courtyard is nothing but a doghouse meant to humiliate people. But if this is exposed in front of everyone, the Marquis mansion will never clear its name of the cruel charge of mistreating their own biological daughter. Besides, I'm not lying. Even though our Shenzhen Marquis mansion is considered one of those noble families, we only moved to the capital 2 years ago, holding an empty title with no real power. All the proper courtyards are indeed fully occupied.
We can't just force Yongqiu or Chen to move out of theirs, can we?
Why? Since you put it that way, why don't you stay in my courtyard for now? That way, we can finally get close to each other. Letting her move into Mother's courtyard is a terrible idea. I worked so hard to win Mother's favor.
And take her place.
She is her biological daughter, after all. If they rebuild their bond, all my efforts as an adopted daughter will go completely to waste. What a classless, ignorant peasant. If you ask me, she belongs in that dusty back wing, so she doesn't keep showing up to ruin our day. Don't you dare say that in front of Father and Mother again, or you'll get another lecturing. Grandmother's birthday is only a few days away. She should be back from a temple retreat by now, right? Grandmother, being able to stay at Boxian Temple is entirely thanks to you, elder sister. Ever since you joined our family, things are really looking up for our family. They sure are. Tianqian started preparing for grandmother's birthday a whole month ago. She even kept us completely in the dark, quietly staying up late every night to embroider Buddhist scriptures for grandmother. What a sweet, silly girl. Careful, grandmother. The holy monks at Boyan Temple said you need to rest and recover properly now that you're back. And you are? 1-1?
1-1 pays her respect to you, grandmother.
I never thought I'd live to see the day I could meet you again. Surely, your daily devotion must have moved the heavens, allowing me to survive the journey to the capital and reunite with my family. I have never once offered a single prayer for this granddaughter's safety. How did she even manage to make it back? What a complete jinx. It really is a blessing from above. Make sure to burn some incense to thank the heavens later. Where is my sweet Chin? Why isn't she here to see her grandmother? Grandmother! I missed you so much. Oh, my darling, what's wrong? Did someone dare to mistreat you while I was gone? No, grandmother. I just missed you so much. You must be exhausted after such a long and grueling journey, grandmother. Let me help you inside so you can get some rest. You are always the sweet, thoughtful one. Having you by my side is more than enough. The rest of you can go about your business. Carefully bring Master Sikong down. Be gentle. Do not hurt the master. Grandmother. Grandmother. You don't mean to tell me that Master Sikong is actually this cat? You should know. This cat isn't just highly intelligent. He is deeply spiritual. Back at Boyan Temple, if even the slightest thing displeases him, he will bow right before the Buddha statue to complain, and he won't stop until the abbot severely punishes whoever offended him. Sikong is not only the abbot's personal disciple, but he's also the absolute darling of Boyan Temple. I went to incredible lengths to bring him here, just so I could use him to curry favor with Boyan Temple. That way, I'll have plenty of bragging rights in front of the high society ladies of the capital. Since grandmother values this cat so highly, all I have to do is make Mu Wanwan anger this beast, and she'll be absolutely doomed. Haha. Oh, I heard a Seekong is a sacred cat. Personally raised by the abbot of Apoyan Temple himself, he is known to bring the ultimate good fortune and blessings. The abbot said so himself, that this cat is incredibly spiritual and understands human nature. He carries a profound, divine blessing. Since you were able to return home safe and sound this time, sister, it must be all thanks to the Buddha's protection. Why don't you take this opportunity, sister, to make your offering to Master Seekong and fulfill your vow? Kinkyu is absolutely right. Well, you should go and fulfill your vow to Master Seekong. Yes, grandmother. If one's heart is pure and kind, there is no need to fear any demons or evil spirits. I have survived so many trials and tribulations, and my conscience is absolutely clear. Just one scratch from this cat, and I can easily brand her as a bringer of bad luck. Oh! Ha! Ha ha. Think? What's going on? Why is Master Seekong lunging at sister like that? Could it be the sister's cursed energy has offended the master? What do you mean, cursed? I understand. It's not appropriate to talk about sister being cursed on grandmother's birthday.
But grandmother is getting on in years.
What if sister's bad luck harms her? Wait, what is happening? Wasn't Seekong supposed to fly into a rage and bite her instead? What exactly do you mean by that? Why would you suddenly accuse me of being cursed and bringing harm to grandmother? That's wrong. Master Seekong suddenly looks very angry. Ah! Master Seekong, quick! Get Master Seekong a Vovar. Ah! My face! My face! You stupid cat, why are you scratching my face? Ah! Oh, Qingqi, stop. Stop the instant. Ah! 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 Huh. Seekong, what is wrong with you? He's always been so gentle. What's gotten into him today? Qianqi, 堂堂. Grandmother, my face, it's scratched. Sakokin has been by the abbot's side for 3 years now. He has never hurt a soul. For him to act out like this today, there must be a reason for it. Grandmother, I just heard Cheng Yan talking about some cursed fate. What is that supposed to mean? Could it be... Ah, so the one carrying the curse is actually Mu Cheng Yan. Exactly. Otherwise, why would Seekong suddenly lash out and attack her? Meanwhile, Seekong was so affectionate towards Mawanwan. If you think about it, the cursed one is Mu Cheng Yan. Ha ha ha. No, I'm not. Stop talking nonsense. This whole cursed fate accusation was dirty water I meant to throw on Mu Wanwan. How did I end up getting stained by it myself? Then how do you explain the fact that Seekong attacked you? Well, since your face is injured, go on inside and let the family doctor tend to it. Old Mrs. Moo, this granddaughter of yours is far from simple. You'd better watch out. Everyone knows that Mu Kuyanqian was only brought in as a replacement when the Mu family lost their beloved daughter. Now that the real daughter is back, this little substitute is feeling threatened. So she started playing these cheap, underhanded tricks, but bet she never expected that her attempt to harm someone else would end up backfiring so miserably on her. You must be joking, Mrs. Chen. My granddaughter has always been the most obedient and pure-hearted. And fear-hearted, what happened today was nothing more than an accident. Figures. The Mu family is nothing but a bunch of upstarts after all. They have absolutely no class. Even Dang family is a bunch of fools. They can't even see through such a basic, low-level trick. It's just a shame for Yuan, the rightful heiress who only just returned. If I remember correctly, just now, it was a seemingly casual remark from Yuan that shifted all the blame onto Mu Qianqin. Clearly, she is no fool either. This Marquis Kunsen's manor is about to get very lively. Old Madame Mole, the urgent matter right now is to find Sikong. If someone who doesn't recognize him hurts him, we'll be in big trouble. Click! Everyone, go find Sikong! We can't let anything happen to him. Everyone, please, do not get too close to Sikong. Could I trouble you, Miss Mo, to dress Sikong's wounds? Of course. Kindness begets kindness. The seeds of goodwill we sow today will eventually, when we need it most, turn into a guiding light to lead my way forward. I know this porcelain bottle all too well. To make Uncle Master Sikong feel this close to her, Miss Mu is clearly someone blessed with immense good fortune. Dr. Ni, my face, it's hurt so badly. Will it? Will it leave a scar? Second young mistress's wound. Unless we can obtain the legendary jade skin cream, it will almost certainly leave a scar. Big brother, little brother. My face cannot be scarred. Please, I beg you, help me get that jade skin cream. Kingcho, it's not that we don't want to help. It's just that this medicine can only be found in the Medicine Valley or the Imperial Palace. As for where the Medicine Valley is, no outsider has any way of knowing. And as for the palace, Big brother, even if it's the jade skin cream in the palace, even if the Empress herself wants to use it, she still needs the Emperor's personal approval. What makes Mu Changyan and Mo Yunqi think a powerless Marcus like Chen Zhen, who only got his title by trading his daughter away, could ever beg for such a rare, sacred medicine? I'll go beg Father right away. I'll ask Father to go to the palace and plead with the Emperor to see if His Majesty might bestow some jade skin cream upon us. Thank you so much, big brother. I knew you loved me the most, big brother. You silly girl. If I don't spoil you, who else would I spoil? But hasn't big sister returned now? And here I thought, now that big brother has his real sister, he wouldn't care about me anymore. Stop letting your mind wander. After all the years of affection we've shared, your place in big brother's heart is something no one can ever replace. To all of us, your place is absolutely irreplaceable. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone else. In that case, does big sister not like me? The cat was perfectly fine before she showed up, but the moment she appeared, the cat suddenly went wild. If this accident really was caused by her, I must demand an explanation. I won't let you suffer this injustice. Little brother, Don't be so impulsive.
We have so many guests at the manor right now.
If we start a fight over a mere suspicion and ruin family harmony, it will only make things difficult for father and grandmother. Sister, you're just too kind and sweet. Whenever something happens, you always suffer in silence. Since that's the case, I'll go find her once the guests leave and make her explain herself. Michikyu, please spare me. Have mercy. Spare you? If you hadn't botched the task I gave you, how could my face have been ruined? Miss, I really did exactly as you ordered. I put the catnip right into the eldest Mrs. Sachet. I didn't slack off at all. I've been wronged. If that's the case, then why didn't the cat go wild at her? At the end of the day, it's because you failed. Tell me, how should you be punished according to the rules of the house? I suppose I can give you one more chance. Find an opportunity to slip this thing into Mu Wanwan's personal belongings. As for the wound on your head, if anyone asks, how are you going to answer? It was my own clumsiness. I missed a step while going down the stairs and fell. It's nothing serious. I knew I didn't misjudge you. You're a smart person who knows how to look at the big picture. I had it all planned out so perfectly. Once the peppermint scent on him drove Sigong wild, I was going to step in and calm the cat down flawlessly. I wanted to use this to prove to everyone that I am the most outstanding daughter of the Marquis Manor. The one who can truly handle any crisis. But why? Why did everything turn out the exact opposite way? She's probably still wondering why her plan fell through. It's simple. I saw right through it beforehand and simply swapped the herbs in their sachets. Besides, I raised several cats back in Jianan, so I know exactly what makes them tick. Naturally, I easily saved the day. Miss Mo, Uncle Master Sigong seems to have taken a liking to you. Would it be too much trouble to ask you to look after him for a few days? Of course. An imperial edict has arrived. Everyone knows Luman once saved the crown prince, and the Song family benefited greatly from it as well. Because of this, even though General Song's military achievements were quite enough, his betrothal to Mu Wanwan earned him immense favor from the imperial family. He was granted the title of Marquis of Changle.
Chen Qing wishes old lady Mu the light her father to see the sea.
And a longevity as grand as the southern mountains. Haha, wonderful.
全军，王儿仲有位银奖亮到一手婢子，我们有房子。
How did you manage to return so early? For Old Lady Mu's birthday feast? I, Chungjin, had to make sure I came to congratulate you in person. Why is Mu Wanwan the one standing by the old lady's side? If Mu Wanwan is here, then where is Qin Xiao? She's actually missing on such an important occasion today. Could something have happened to her? Chen Qin accidentally got a small scratch while playing with the cat earlier, so she went to have the physician's assistant bandage it up. How could Qin Qin get hurt? What on earth happened?
Wanwan, why is that cat with you?
Did you purposely make it go wild just to get Yan hurt? You're her older sister. Why would you do something like that? How quick you are to judge without even knowing the truth. To think he's a man so blind, so utterly consumed by prejudice, that I actually agreed to marry someone like him. What an absolute joke. Heir-jin, watch your mouth. Do not fabricate lies out of thin air. He was the one who was careless and offended the Lord Minister. That is how he accidentally ended up with a few minor scratches. Who knows if this wasn't all your secret design? Are you not just jealous because Chan Chan stole your spotlight and won my heart? Well, your heart. Heir-jin, if my memory serves me right, we're the ones with a legitimate, binding marriage contract in black and white. So for Heir-jin to act in this manner, Do you intend to openly breach our agreement and take Chan Chan as a mere concubine?
Do not talk nonsense. 贤秀，新九是搜屁股而病的。
How could she ever be a concubine?
Are you saying, Heir Jin, that you wish to openly break the betrothal between our two families?
And marry Chen Q as your primary wife. Old Madam Mo, the one Shang Jin truly loves in his heart is Chan Qian.
I only hope your noble household can grant us our wish and change the name on the marriage contract to Chen Qin's. Kenshi is currently suffering from her injuries and is now caught in this storm of rumors. It is inside a difficult situation. But a person who stands on their own achievements is the true pride of our Marquis's manor. I absolutely will not allow Wanwan to suffer even a shred of injustice. If this matter is not handled fairly, where would the Marquis's manor's reputation be?
Eldest Miss Mu,
The only one I love.
and the only one I want to marry, is Chen Chen. If you refuse to see reason, eldest Miss Mu,
Then I will have no choice but to relegate you to the position of a concubine.
just how shameless can Songclade Shoujin be?
Even his title of heir apparent was only granted by the emperor because Mu Wanwan saved his life.
Yet now, he falls for someone else, showing absolute ingratitude.
It is truly disgraceful. Since heirs and Jews to disregard our contract and cast his eyes on another,
Then the betrothal between us is hereby officially annulled.
it is a deal. Everyone here can witness this. You were the one who called off the engagement.
Old Madam Mo, now that my engagement with Mu Wanwan is void,
Please grant your blessing to me and Shan Shan. Very well. Since the two of you are deeply in love,
And Wanwan has willingly stepped aside to bless you.
then let this marriage contract be set between you and Chan Chan. But why? Why are the guests looking at me like I'm an idiot? Is it just my imagination? My intellect is perfectly normal, isn't it?
Shang what's wrong?
Did someone mistreat you? Was it that vicious woman? Was Wanwan?
Lord Ji,
Please don't blame sister. It's all my own fault. I shouldn't have made sister dislike me. What on earth happened?
thank you.
What's your face injured? Because Mowawa intentionally caused an accident today. How could she be so utterly ruthless towards you? Lord Jen, please, say no more.
after all, I'm just an adopted daughter of the Marquis mansion.
Sister is the true young lady here. It's only natural for me to suffer some grievances. You're just too kind. That's why she keeps bullying you.
Qianqu, I have some great news for you.
I've already convinced the matriarch to change the marriage contract to your name.
Really, Lord Jin? That's wonderful.
This is something I wouldn't even dare to dream of.
But I know very well that I don't carry the true bloodline of this Marquis mansion. Only by securing the position of his consort
Can I truly change my destiny?
Tenqiu, rest assured.
From this day on, you will be the rightful lady of our Changle Marquis mansion. Your status will be far more noble than hers. All the grievances she made you suffer today, I will make her regret them bitterly in the future. She will have no choice but to look up to you. I'm not someone who pins her hopes on an unpredictable future. Only by seizing every single opportunity right in front of me can I even think about a future. Besides, I'm about to marry into the Changle Marquis mansion. But Muan is, after all, the legitimate daughter of the Chegan Marquis mansion. Now that she's back, the generous dowry that should have been mine will definitely be divided. Only if she disappears. Everything belongs to me now. Thank goodness the guests have already left. Oh no! Our Mu family is now the rightful Changle Muska manor. Outsiders see our servants panicking like this. They'll think our manor has no discipline whatsoever.
What are you panicking for? Where are your manners?
Oh, madame, under the eldest young mistress's pillow, I found... What? This is witchcraft.
Quick, burn it! Hurry! Burn it right now!
No one can afford to trigger that forbidden treason case from 10 years ago that dragged down so many. If anyone finds out that our Marksman Manor actually has such a forbidden, taboo object, I'm afraid our entire household will face utter ruin.
Guards, Seen Boom Wan Wan right this instant.
King was right after all. She is nothing but a walking disaster.
If I had known this would happen.
Even if I had to bear the shame, I should never have recognized her as the legitimate daughter of this manor.
Wait!
Mutwan, what else do you want?
Are you really trying to drag the entire Marcus Manor down with you?
Mother, take a closer look.
Is this really the forbidden cursed doll you all are talking about?
How is this possible?
Why don't you look closer, Mother? Whose birth date is actually written on this? Wait, this is your own birth date?
Mother, this doesn't seem to be one of those forbidden, cursed objects.
If this really were a voodoo doll, meant to curse someone else?
Why would her own birth date be written on it?
Even if this isn't a cursed object. Our Marcus Manor has strict rules. We absolutely will not tolerate anyone playing these suspicious, occult tricks.
Ha! Imitaba.
Please calm down, old madam. Did you allow this humble monk to take a look at this doll?
If anyone else were entangled in such a forbidden mess, as a monk, I would naturally stay out of it.
But this involves Mu Wan Wan, who is extremely close to my martial uncle Siko.
Since that is the case, I cannot just stand by and watch.
This wretched girl clearly has wicked intentions. She is nothing but a curse-bringing jinx.
Guards! Seize this wretched girl right now!
Lock her up and guard her strictly.
Old Matadum, you have misunderstood.
This is absolutely not a harmful cursed object. No, this is an extremely rare
And incredibly auspicious blessing doll. A blessing door? How come we've never heard of it? What is it used for? We've heard of curse dolls, but what on earth is a blessing doll? The reason blessing dolls are so rare is because to make one, a devoted child must willingly sacrifice all of their own blessings to their elders. They must use their own heart's blood to write their birth details on the doll and then pray every single day.
Transferring all of their own blessings to them.
If it were me, even if it were for my closest family, I wouldn't be willing to do it. The Mu family's rise to nobility was all thanks to her in the first place. Yet, after escaping death and returning home, such a devoted child doesn't even have her own courtyard. Wan Wan, you truly are a good child.
It is so rare to see such filial devotion.
Wan Wan knows that for the past 2 years, she hasn't been able to be by mother and grandmother's side,
And failed to fulfill her duties as a daughter.
This was the only way she could think of to repay mother and grandmother.
Mother, I heard sister made a curse doll. What's going on? Mother,
No matter what sister did.
Janke will always believe her. Sister must have had her reasons.
it's all my fault. If my presence hadn't made sister resent mother and grandmother,
She would never have made such a terrifying curse doll.
there is no such thing as a curse doll. Don't you ever speak of this again. If others were to hear of this,
The entire Marcus Manor would be ruined beyond redemption.
what is going on? Why is everyone reacting so differently from what I expected? Mother is right. I was just so worried that mother and grandmother would punish sister. That's why
Mother, at a time like this,
How can you still be protecting Muwatwan?
why would mother and grandmother punish me? What did I do?
that warrants punishment? How terrifying, Master Yuan.
Hurry and put away that cursed doll.
We mustn't let anyone see it.
Don't be afraid. Second Miss Mo, this is not a cursed doll.
It is a blessing doll. What? How could it be a blessing doll?
The one I had Queefen planned was clearly a cursed doll.
When did it turn into a blessing doll? Chanchi, this is a blessing doll. Is it really that hard to believe?
Why were you so absolutely sure it had to be a cursed doll?
Grandmother, mother, I don't understand what she's trying to do. First, she claimed in front of all the guests that I bring misfortune.
And now, she's calling my blessing doll a cursed doll.
Every single thing she does is targeted at me. It wasn't easy for me to finally return.
I only wanted to cherish the time spent with my family, but
You've suffered so much. This time, Qingyu and your eldest brother are in the wrong.
You too. Apologize to 1-1 right now.
What? Mother, you want me to apologize to her? She doesn't deserve it. Eldest brother. Perhaps we did misunderstand sister. But why does this blessing doll look so terrifying? I still can't accept this.
That was clearly a cursed doll.
could Master Wonwen be deliberately helping Muono and trick everyone?
A blessing doll like this hasn't been seen since 30 years ago.
Miss Mo is truly a person whose filial piety moves heaven itself.
This isn't right. If things keep going this way, I'm afraid Moon Wan will soon surpass my status in the Marses Chigen's mana. Even if it is a blessing doll, so what?
She hasn't performed her filial duties for grandmother and mother over the past 2 years.
She should naturally make up for it.
Eldest brother is right.
If I had known, I should have let eldest brother have the opportunity to save the crown prince instead.
After all, everyone knows.
He was originally supposed to pose as the crown prince, but he got scared and hid. In the end, I had no choice but to take his place. When the reinforcements finally arrived, everyone silently agreed never to speak of it again.
As time passed,
More Insane chose to completely forget that it was Mu Wanwan who had risked her life to lead those people away for him.
Oh, wait. No. If I remember correctly,
It was supposed to be you, big brother. But you claimed you had to use the restroom.
And then you vanished, without a trace.
shut your mouth.
万万，五劳烦你。
Why must you bring all this up? Mother, Big Brother was the one who blamed me first for not fulfilling my filial duties.
I was only responding to him. Did I say a single lie?
Mo Fa Lan? We haven't seen you in 2 years, and yet you've become so incredibly sharp-tongued. Your big brother is the eldest legitimate grandson of the Mu family. How could he possibly put himself in such danger? You're absolutely right, grandmother. I'm just a daughter. So of course, it was only right for me to walk into danger instead. If your brother hadn't given you that opportunity, how could you have ever become the crown prince's savior and bask in all this glory? How can you be so ungrateful? Opportunity? Glory? Is the opportunity, you mean? The one where I was pushed off a cliff
And lay paralyzed for over 6 months before I could even move.
and is the glory you speak of.
The fact that when I finally returned, I was only allowed to live in the manor's dingy side quarters? You. Sister, I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Please don't make grandmother and mother angry anymore. I'll pack up and move out of Chanhua Court right away and give it back to you.
拼却也弄哈。
Why should you have to give it up?
If you give her the courtyard, where are you going to live? Since you two are so incredibly close, why don't you let Mook Chanshan move right into your courtyard, big brother? After all, it's not like you two are biological siblings anyway. Even if you two were real biological siblings, this kind of behavior is way out of line. Sister, I know you don't like me, but even so, you shouldn't say such deeply insulting things. Are you saying your behavior just now wasn't completely shameless? If you two can do it, why shouldn't I be allowed to talk about it? What kind of logic is that? My feelings for Qianyan are purely sibling affection. Since your own mind is filthy, everything you see looks dirty. What absolute nonsense are you talking? Who gave you permission to speak ill of sister? Using this opportunity to completely expose the blatant favoritism and absurdity of this markless manner is my very first step to breaking this deadlock. I can easily bear this tiny bit of pain. Who gave you permission to be so utterly disrespectful and raise your hand against sister? Not only do you have no respect for your elder sister, but you also went ahead and did such an absurd thing. Is this how mother raised you? Or did someone instigate you to spout this nonsense? Don't tell me it wasn't you.
谎话漏。 前天还是老我理理着钱花过桥卷。
It wouldn't be appropriate to force her to move out now. Taking a step back is best for everyone.
Then I shall do as you wish, mother.
But I must still warn Qian Qian
Not to get too close to Big Brother.
After all, Qian Qian's marriage contract is still fully binding.
And finding a good match with an outsider wouldn't be easy anyway.
Sister, you don't need to be so upset about it. If anything, it's just me, your younger sister, being too narrow-minded.
Why don't I just take this opportunity
To have her kicked out of this household once and for all? I think we should find a husband for sister before my wedding day. My marriage is entirely up to Mother's decision. If Mother doesn't mind, it wouldn't be a bad idea to let Wanwan stay in the manor and serve you forever.
Mother, your daughter would obey whatever you say.
玩完，又殊死多，大地怕分。
I know all too well that the Mu family cannot be relied upon. I already have someone in mind. I must take a gamble on this.
Miss Mu. I am here to see the Crown Prince.
Please, trouble yourself to go inside and announce me, Laju.
Greetings, Your Highness.
What brings you to me? I wish to discuss a matter with Your Highness.
Wow. How can his nose bridge be so perfectly sharp?
I didn't mean to, Your Highness. It is fine. What is it you want to discuss with me?
Do tell.
I wish to marry you, Your Highness. I have two reasons for proposing this. Your Highness, first, it can shield you from other unnecessary trouble. And as for the second reason, and the second reason?
Go on, let me hear it.
I would love to see
Just what she is going to say next.
Naturally, it is my absolute confidence in my own abilities, knowing I can be of great help to you in the future. And of course, it is also to protect myself. This woman is truly something else. Your abilities? You certainly are bold. If things are truly as you say, do you think I am obligated to grant your wish? My status in this palace is unmatched. The noble daughters of high-ranking court ministers are countless. Even the Minister of Finance's daughter has come to seek me before, and she said the exact same things as you. But what if I say that I can truly be of help to you, Your Highness? Would Your Highness be willing to hear me out?
Since ancient times, emperors have always been deeply suspicious.
And they are always wary of their own sons. Surely, Your Highness wouldn't want the person sharing your bed to leak your secrets. Wary indeed. What a bold statement. Aren't you afraid that
I might punish you for your insolence.
every word I say is the absolute truth? If it weren't for this, you wouldn't have lived in isolation for all these years. My situation in court is indeed a difficult dilemma. Indeed. I didn't expect her to see right through my situation. Fine. I accept. Then from now on, we are family. We are all family, after all. That really would be a beautiful thing. Are you feeling unwell? In that case,
This humble woman shall take her leave now.
What do you think of Lu Wawa?
She certainly lives up to her name, gentle and elegant, just like fine jade.
And she is exceptionally beautiful. She is a rare find.
Go prepare the betrothal gifts in a moment.
Deliver them to the Mu Mansion tomorrow. Your Highness, does this mean you want to...
Many miss me. Forgive me. I spoke out of turn.
I will go prepare them right away.
Tomorrow, I shall go there in person.
The next morning.
Why is it so noisy outside? What's going on?
Miss, great news.
The madam has secured a marriage match for you.
A scholar came to our manor today.
He just passed the imperial exam with top marks.
So, the madam is hosting a celebration for him. But why would the madam want to marry the eldest miss to that poor scholar?
They say he passed the exam, but he still has an elderly mother to support. And he's already a widower.
If the eldest miss marries him, she's bound to suffer. No wonder it's so lively.
I'll go over and take a look myself in a bit.
Sister, you're finally here. The husband mother found for you will be here soon. That poor scholar? I'm the one who suggested him to mother. So what if he passed the imperial exam? He's still dirt poor.
He can't possibly compare to our Mu family, of course.
Sister, what are you doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Kenshi was kind enough to bring you here to see the scholar. And this is how you treat her?
Since you put it that way. Why don't you marry him instead?
What is that supposed to mean? I'm a man. How could I marry him?
If you don't like it,
then shut your mouth.
just stay back and watch.
I leave you alone for half a day. And you've already caused me more trouble. Sister, you know Brother Yunqi didn't mean it that way. Why must you make things so difficult for him?
If I didn't want to be here, I would have left on my own.
But only if I choose to.
Grandmother said this brat had developed a sharp tongue, but I didn't believe her. But looking at you now, she was absolutely right.
You've only been back for a few days, and you already dare to cross me? Enough! What are you siblings bickering about?
You're making us a laughingstock in front of our guests.
None of you have any manners at all.
How utterly disgraceful.
Mother, is this the scholar you were talking about?
He actually looks quite decent.
I wonder if sister is pleased with him.
So, this is my younger sister's future husband?
He is quite a handsome gentleman indeed.
Why don't we go to the main hall to have some tea, young master?
It's not polite to keep you standing here.
用意，堂而皆是的，可不提。
What? He doesn't deserve to have me pour him tea?
问完.
Do you find this young master to your liking?
If the young lady looks down on me,
Then I shall take my leave.
What is there for her to be picky about? She's lucky to get someone like him.
I think this scholar and sister are a perfect match.
why don't we have mother reject your marriage proposal from the Marska's manor?
So you can be with him instead?
The manor is quite lively today, isn't it?
Eldest Miss Mo.
On behalf of His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, I have brought you these betrothal gifts.
What is the meaning of this, Wanwan? Why would the Crown Prince send you betrothal gifts?
The Crown Prince has feelings for eldest Miss Mu.
And he specially sent me to your manor to present the betrothal gifts. Everyone knows how brilliant the Crown Prince is. If the Crown Prince marries Mu Wanwan, what will become of me? Then I must trouble you, Lishu, to report back to the Crown Prince. Tell him that I accept his proposal.
Mother, since I am betrothed to the crown prince.
We might as well forget about that poor scholar.
Of course, of course.
But does the crown prince know my sister is actually in love with someone else?
How could he steal another man's beloved? You really never disappoint me, do you?
I knew you were going to say that.
Shut your mouth! How dare you fabricate such lies about the future crown princess? Does everyone in the Mu Manor have the audacity to act this way?
Behave yourself, Qin Qin.
This is a gift from the crown prince.
It was just sent from the Western Regions this year. It is extremely precious.
Please accept it, Miss Mu.
I must head back to report now. I haven't been treated well in this manner.
But now, with the crown prince's protection,
even my sister has started showing me some respect. Maluan, you can go to the crown prince's estate without any maidservants. I will find 2 maidservants for you in a moment. I think that girl, Ji, is quite good.
my lady, my name is Kiwe.
From now on, I am at your service.
It is my good fortune to serve you, my lady.
I never expected such a wonderful thing to happen to me.
9. 后了，地度否？
As the night grows deeper,
Lorailan is planning her next move.
Mother, the crown prince sent the betrothal gifts without even asking the emperor for his decree. Does he really intend to marry Wanwan as his official wife?
And I have no idea how the crown prince found out she returned.
He actually sent her betrothal gifts.
You're right.
The wife of the heir apparent is not someone the crown prince can just choose on a whim.
Just like that. It still requires the 3 letters and 6 rights, and an imperial decree.
It seems the crown prince heard the gossip from the noble ladies at the previous banquet.
And that's how he found out she was back. Those gifts must have been intended for the Mu family.
Since they belong to the Mu family,
They should be brought out.
how is it fair for her to keep them all to herself? I'm going to take all of those things, right now.
Wait, what's the rush?
Mother, since you said those things belong to the Mu family, then they should be taken out of her private storeroom.
Enough.
Just make sure that girl Chi-Yu keeps a close eye on her. Is just watching her going to be enough?
If that girl actually uses those things,
Wouldn't it be a total waste? If the crown prince is truly proposing, then those things count as his betrothal gifts. Wouldn't it be proper for us to take them?
just calm down. Ever since that girl returned, so many things have happened.
I honestly don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing.
Right now, we can only observe and don't do anything else.
Don't make a scene and blow things out of proportion. If His Highness the Crown Prince blames us, it won't end well.
Mother is absolutely right. Ever since that girl came back, so many things have been happening in our Mu family. It feels like the trouble is just piling up day by day. I don't even want to know what others must think of us. Besides, you should know this. Other emperors only name their crown princes when they get older. But this emperor found his prince exceptionally gifted. So he was named crown prince when he was only 7 or 8. The crown prince is deeply favored. No matter if Wanwan becomes his official wife or a concubine in the future,
It will bring immense glory and honor to our Mu family.
even so, don't cause any trouble for Wanwan during this time. But nothing is set in stone yet.
How can you possibly think that way?
Besides, are you really so sure that Wanwan will catch the crown prince's eye?
More likely, the crown prince just wants to repay a favor.
So he had no choice but to step in and back her up.
Actually, I completely agree with what grandmother said just now. Those things belong to the Mu family. It's only right that the Mu family keeps them.
Besides, such fine fabric should be worn by Chanshin to truly bring out her beauty.
用曲. Watch your tongue.
What do you think you're doing? Pulling and dragging your own sister like this?
Let go of her this instant.
If we were outside, people would say our Mu family has no manners.
Brother Chushi,
Mother is right. We aren't even related by blood. So please don't touch me like this again. If anyone sees us, they'll start gossiping. When that happens, it's the Mu family's reputation on the line. Mother, are you seriously letting that girl, Mu Hawan, get under your skin?
Wu Hanwan is just spouting complete nonsense.
All right, once she's married off.
All of this will be over.
Besides, Yu Niao is the eldest grandchild of the Mo family.
I know what kind of person you now is.
All right, everyone, that's enough. Now, let's all just head back.
What a greedy family. They truly never know when to be satisfied. In that case, don't blame me for what comes next.
My lady, I heard Her Majesty the Empress is hosting a peony banquet.
But you don't have a new gown for it.
Should I ask Madam to have one prepared for you?
Don't bother. Mother has no time to worry about me right now.
Go and find the fabrics His Highness the Crown Prince sent. I'll pick a few bolts and have them tailored outside the manor.
The young lady needs good fabric for her training.
Go pick out the best ones. Bring them out and make sure she doesn't find out.
Don't forget, your mother and brother are still waiting for you to send money home. I'm on it.
The eldest miss actually just asked me to go look for the fabrics. Note down all the premium fabrics and report back to me. If you dare hide anything, you'll answer to me.
My lady, what are you doing out here?
I got hungry. I went to the storeroom to find you, but no one was there.
My stomach was hurting, so I had to run to the restroom.
Please don't be angry, my lady.
You didn't do anything wrong. Why would I be angry? A storm is brewing, and I must face it with composure.
Since someone wants to stick their hands into my affairs,
I will remain calm and make sure I guard what is mine.
Male, lead, can you do me a favor?
At the Empress's peony banquet, I will make a name for myself across the land with just one dance.
I won't let mediocre fabric overshadow my brilliance.
I must fight for the absolute best.
Big brother, you must be tired from practicing.
Once I finish reading, I'll take you out to play.
I want Big Brother to grow strong and protect me in the future.
Big Brother will protect Chanshan for the rest of his life.
Why are you here?
How hard can that be?
At worst, I'll just use 2 months of my allowance to buy those things for you. Everyone wants nice things.
But sister only has a tiny bit. Why would she ever want to give it to me? If she really refuses to give it,
then I'll just take it from her myself. Laurent, bring out the things the Crown Prince gave you. Let Qing Qin pick out whatever she likes.
Why should I? With an attitude like that, you're just trying to force me into a trade, aren't you?
Fine. Just bring them out first and let Chanyan choose.
Whatever they're worth, I'll buy them from you.
Mo Rinchu, what makes you think I'm willing to sell them to you?
The fact that I even want your things,
And I'm willing to pay you for them.
what else could you possibly be unhappy about?
魏允期还有否卡到？
Those things are the betrothal gifts from His Highness the Crown Prince. I haven't even married him yet.
If I take them out and use them without permission, that would be a direct insult to the imperial family
And showing complete disrespect to the Crown Prince.
You never have anything good to say, do you? You aren't even married to the Crown Prince yet.
And you're already using the royal family to bully us.
It's just a piece of fabric.
Who are you trying to impress with all this dramatic nonsense?
Brother 永琪，
Since sister is so unwilling,
Let's just go.
it's only my fault for being too ambitious.
I only wanted to attend the peony feast and wear a dance dress made from sister's exquisite fabric.
I thought it would bring honor to the Mu family. I just didn't expect sister to cherish the Crown Prince's gifts so much.
We shouldn't force her. If the Crown Prince finds out,
It would create a huge, embarrassing scene.
We would all be dragged into trouble.
哇，不太好。
consider it Shenkyun is being of you. If you don't bring those things out, right now. Don't blame me for going into your storeroom and taking them myself. I'm only showing you respect right now.
And you actually expected us to ask for your opinion?
Fine. Then if you have the guts, go ahead and take it.
What is all this bickering about?
Can't this family have a single moment of peace?
Constantly fighting like this? What a disgrace. Do you want us to become the laughingstock of the city?
Grandmother, you must stand up for me.
Just now, Wen Wan actually. She actually dared to.
Good. Very good, Wamong.
Go to Chenkyu. Even she knows to put the Mu family first.
Why must you be so incredibly selfish?
Grandmother, it's not that I'm being selfish, but those items. They were personally gifted by the Crown Prince.
I wouldn't dare give them away to anyone else without his permission.
Please, try to understand, Grandmother.
With an attitude like that, you expect me to understand you?
Besides, it is just 2 or 3 bolts of fabric.
If His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince, ever asks,
just how long you gifted them to Qian Qin to make her blessing gown. Is it really that hard for you to say something so simple?
西域狗本的受辱度。
Mohammed, you have some nerve.
How long have you even been back? And you are already using your status as the eldest daughter to bully a servant?
My, aren't you just so powerful? In a few days, am I going to have to take orders from you, too? I would never dare, Grandmother.
You wouldn't dare? If you wouldn't dare, I wouldn't have had to witness this disgraceful scene today.
Is it because the Empress specially invited you to her peony banquet this time? I will make sure you stay locked up at home.
I will absolutely not let you take a single step out of this house.
Going out like that, you would only bring shame upon the Mu family anyway.
去哟, lead the way.
Grandmother, I beg you to reconsider.
If you make this decision today, it will bring nothing but dishonor upon our family. Ha! Grandmother is the ultimate authority in the Mu family.
Even father has to bow to her. Who do you think you are, Mu Wanwan? You don't care about the Mu family at all. But others actually do. And I am sure the Crown Prince wouldn't bother meddling in such trivial matters. Now that these things have been delivered, how it's used, well, that's for the Mu family to decide. Open it. Oh my God. Wow. This necklace is incredibly valuable. I can't believe he actually included it in the betrothal gifts. Is it beautiful? Of course it is. It's absolutely stunning. Mother, you look so radiant and beautiful.
Honestly, anything you wear would look gorgeous on you.
Indeed. This necklace is the perfect match for you, old madam.
If you like it, old madam, please, just take it.
I'm sure the eldest miss would be more than happy to offer it to you out of respect.
Think. Then I shall keep this necklace for myself.
Wanwan, you have so much jewelry anyway.
Besides, you haven't been by my side to show me any filial respect these past 2 years.
Consider this gift as your long overdue respect. To me, sister. I am so sorry.
It's all my fault that you have to suffer such injustice.
But don't you worry. I won't let you give this up for nothing. I've been waiting for days. Have you finally decided to make your move? The peony banquet is only a few days away. When this necklace and those fabrics show up at the banquet, I'm sure the Crown Prince and Her Majesty the Empress will be absolutely shocked. I can't wait.